Stitchy, how are you? Good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning to you. Aw, that's a happy morning. I've missed you, Stitchy. Jack's like, who are you talking to? I gotta turn my Walmart label. Same to you, my friend. Are you just up in between sleep, or have you not been to bed yet? Leave it alone, buddy. You're excited for Saturday. What is Saturday, my friend? What could it be? What's happening on Saturday? On Jackie? Oh, it's Halloween. Is Saturday Halloween? You haven't been to bed yet. Wow. Girl, I wish I could stay up that late. Let me see your feet, sir. How wet are you? Jack's in a little bit of trouble right now. Aren't you? You're in a bit of trouble with your mom today. Yes, because you didn't listen. Rotten. Have not been to bed yet. Wow. Lay down, buddy. You're good. Don't be peeking out that window. I am getting baptized. And no, Friday is Halloween. Wait, I'm confused. Okay. Friday's the Halloween. You're getting baptized. Oh, well, cool. Interesting. I'm glad you're excited. What are we trying to do? Do you think we could put our subscriber count up and get people to subscribe? You want to try it? How do I get that up? Well, congratulations, my friend. I'm happy if you're happy. I used to know how to do, well, I did it accidentally. Let's go to, Where is Jack? He's behind me. He's in trouble. Aren't you, Jack? You're in big trouble, sir, because you would not listen to me. That's where Jack is. He's in trouble. She said, Stitchy says, hi, Jack, Jack. There is a baby raccoon. Well, a small raccoon out back. I think it's living in my shed. And Jack found it this morning and would not come back in the house. And he made me walk outside in the rain. And I stepped in doo-doo. So I was mad. I was mad because he wouldn't listen to me. So he's been in trouble. And he's not been allowed on the bed until just now. His feet are just now dry. Oh, buddy. I'm the baby, gotta love me. I do love you too. All right. Does this do anything, do you think? Let's see. We can put this in here with this. Nope. I can't get it to focus. What is Deborah holding? A drink and a kitty cat. Why can't I get that to focus? Darn it. Oh, hi. What's behind me, though? What is... Oh, it's Ghost. Say hello. Goodbye. Um, what is Deborah? What kind of drink? It's an adult beverage. You know that. That's what you're hitting at, aren't you? I saw your comment. Your comment, I saw that. Why can't I get my camera to focus on this? What do you think? You don't have to answer. I know. See, I told you. I know you know. That's one thing I say about my Stitch is that she may be young, but she's very smart. Okay. Well, this is stupid. I could focus on my other phone. Nope, it's not gonna work. Oh well, that's okay. Let's get back to Deborah here. Her arm's a little janky, right? I should fix it. Mama didn't raise no dummy. You just remind me of how incredibly smart you kids are these days. You kids these days. That's funny, right? That's really funny. Kids these days. Let's go to content. Debbie just looks sad. If I had clothes on, I would get up and fix her. I might go put something on real quick. I just wear my pajamas, that's all. Please, oh, I need to put in some information. Copy. Are you, how's school going, my friend? Are you not on break yet or anything, right? So do you participate in trick-or-treating? Is my question to you. Miss Stitch. Miss Stitch? How are you? I'm good. Got a little bit of hear that? Sniffles. God, I hate sniffles. I'm so tired of sniffling. I'm so tired of sniffling because I have little patience for other people who walk around sniffling all the time. It's not kind, but there it is. Hey, Stitch, I love you, by the way. I was trick-or-treating, but I am going to stop because Mom said I am too old. Hello, Nino Johnson. How are you, my friend? Oh, I love you more, sis. I'm so happy I have you, Miss Stitch. Nina says, I, Cat, I-O, Jack. And what you eat today, Cat? Well, the last thing I had, I got up, I must have woke up around midnight and was watching a bunch of stuff that I don't normally watch. I shouldn't be watching. Just cop shows. So I had a Little Debbie peanut butter cream pie? No, peanut butter cream. What are those? Anyways, that's what I ate, and I didn't have anything for dinner. Nino says, Lito keeps biting me again, Stitch. Dang it. Stitch says, oh no, sorry. Nino says, hey, little Debbie, been taking sips, huh? Well, Nino, you got to catch up on my shorts. And you'd know what's been going on with that bottle over there. She was hangry. No, she wasn't hangry. Spirit was hangry. Derek. Derek from Big Banana TV is here. Hi, Derek. Derek says, hey, Nino. Hey, Cat. Say hi to our friend Stitchy. Yes, he calls her the hey lover. Stitch says, not only Debbie. You did see the short, the Ouija. I have like 4. Derek says, Big Banana TV, or Derek from Big Banana TV says, hey, bestie cat. You're so cute, Derek. I love you so much. And always so up. You're very upbeat, and I love that about you. Nina says hi to Derek from Big Banana TV. And Stitch also says hi to Derek. And Derek says much love. Same to you, my friend. Yes, Jack is in timeout. Derek says thank you, Cat. You're very welcome. Jack was chasing a raccoon and made me chase after him, and I stepped in dog dew, and it's raining, and I got mad and put Jack in timeout because he would not listen to me. So he's over here being a good boy now. He's laying low because he knows I was upset with him. Derek says, even here it rained yesterday. Yeah, it's fall weather, buddy, here. You got that good summer rain going on. Derek says, whoa, wow, lovely Jack. Yeah, here yesterday and the day before. The day before it was like 50 degrees when I woke up, and it stayed the same temperature all day. It was, and very gray. It was just such a blah day. This is not my favorite time of the year for where I'm at. I need to go to where Derek is at and hang out in summertime. Stitchy says my back hurts. My body is not meant to move like a 2-year-old. If you're wondering what I mean, my 2-year-old cousin is here. Aw, I love that. Derek says, Cat, please make a visit. I would love to. I'd love to go with my daughters because they've already been there. They fell in love with Kenya. And yeah, I'd love to go with them. And Derek says, love. And yes, you are welcome. Stitch says, Cat, I have an idea. Yes, when you turn 18, you, me, and Ayada will go to Kenya. What do you think, Stitch? That'll give me enough time to save up the money. Stitch says, it's an amazing idea. Yes. My girls told me about Kenya and the wonderful people there. But I got to experience that firsthand through YouTube, through Derek and Flora and Lydia. Just love Lydia. Derek says, I really want one day I shake your hand and have a picture with you. I want a big hug. That's all. Yes, Flora. I love her name too, Flora Undisa. He says, yes, just love Lydia. Yep, hugs. What is that 50 up there? Where did it go? Oh, right there. Oh. I'm gonna press a button, see what happens. Let's see. Nothing. Is that, Stitch says, I'm bored. Should I take Sasha for a walk? It's only 2:20 a.m. here. No, ma'am. You should not be out walking the streets at 2:20 a.m. Derek says, here it's 10:21 a.m. Derek is ahead of us. He's out in the future, looking out for us, paving the way. Yes. Derek from Big Banana TV says to Stitch, it's just too risky. Not the right time of night to be out and walking a dog. I'm sure your parents don't want you out walking the dog at 2:20 a.m. either. She says 222. I like twos. They're nice. Yesterday I was getting 3333. I didn't bother to look up meanings of numbers. Sometimes I like the way they make me feel. You want some Little Debbie's? Is that what you said? I have a cabinet full. I bought them for the video, and I think I'm gonna make one more and use them. And one more idea. And then you can have them. I didn't even finish the one I got up and ate in the middle of the night, still sitting on my dresser. I don't know why I did that. Sure. Oh, yep. Okay. This is from YouTube, their suggestion. I can't move it though. Well, that stinks. It stays right there. I saw your glitching short. It was funny. I could not get that word out for nothing. And then I thought about Katy Perry, her video where her eyeball got stuck in the down position. Did you ever see that video, Stitch? I really don't even like this. I'm going to delete it. I didn't like that question. I was rolling on the floor after your glitching short. Oh. No, you haven't seen her glitching. She's in a concert. You know, there's all sorts of theories about Katy Perry. And one of them is just a video of her, and she's in during a concert, and her eyeball, one of her eyeballs gets stuck down in the closed position. I'm sure it's like her eyelashes got stuck together or something. I'm sure it was just something silly like that, but they make it like she's not real. And Derek from Big Banana TV is sending lots of hearts. Thank you, Derek. We appreciate you so much. Stitch says, I want to crochet, but my yarn is in the living room and my dad is in there. Well, how in the world were you ever going to go walk your dog if your dad's right there? He definitely would have said, he woke up and said, no, ma'am. Good morning, Lee. How are you? Derek says, hey, Magnetic. Oops. How are you feeling today, Lee? I'm hoping you have a little more improvement. I'm okay-ish. Morning, Derek. What did the doctor say to you? Did you make the call yesterday? Sneak out my window, duh. Don't you be doing that. That's just, nothing good comes of that, I promise you. Honestly, the same. Yeah. Derek, Lee's not been feeling well at all. It's the AI service. It said report to hospital. So you just needed to get to the hospital. Is that it? Okay, and is a hospital like in America a hospital and then you have doctor's offices, two different things? Because I think Carl was calling the doctor's offices, he was going to the specialist. He said he was going to the hospital. Lee says, yup. Yep, you're just trying to get that ride. Why don't you reach out to Meep? I don't think Meep works. Meep, Meep, Meep. I know you don't want to ask Tony, or yeah, you don't want to ask him, or even ask anybody, but maybe it's time. He says doctors are in surgery practice and hospital for all things. Okay. All right, I guess here, I don't know. I guess here the hospital is just a hospital and then you get sent to a different office for the specialists. Oh, he's 10 hours away. Dang it. I'm paid at midnight. That's when I can go. I hate that. But that's still something. Say good morning. Good morning to our friend in the background. He says, it is. I'm resting. Made it to the shop yesterday, had zero pain relief. I'm so sorry. Stitch is laughing. Are you doing that, Stitchy? Hey, oh, when I did read that, but I was talking to Lee. When Stitch said the window is so close, nobody will notice. Stitch, Take it from somebody. Are you sending me a picture of your window, girl? Don't make me get all mom on you, because I will do it. Or all big sis on you. Honestly, sneaking out the window sounds like fun, but truly, it never ends well. You can ask me, you can ask Iota. It's just never a good thing. And I want nothing but the best for you, my friend. And Derek is sending some hearts. Thank you, Derek. Nino says, me and Lilo are eating gummy worms and drinking Mountain Dew. She says window. I can't check the email because I'm on the phone that my email's on. Oh, where did that come from? Nino says, Stitch, close the windows, young lady. Okay, thank you. Lee says, how are you, Cat? I'm okay. I feel better in the morning. I had a rough night last night. Just stupid congestion from all the, I'm guessing allergies, but it might be settling in a tiny bit. But I am convinced when I go to Florida and hang out in the sea air, it's going to help me a whole bunch. No, Stitch, that is not what he meant. He says, for fresh air, okay, but you are not going out your window. He says, so sorry to hear that, wishing you a fast recovery. Yeah, like I said, I think the salt air is going to do me wonders. Nino says, Lilo bite. Oh, yeah, he's telling Lilo to bite any boys. Yes, I agree. Sasha, we need to teach Sasha how to bite the boys. And to bite I was going to say bite Lilo's butt, bite Stitch's butt when she tries to sneak out the window. Stitch says, I have feet, I can kick this. You should not even be joking about stuff like this. Lee says, Cat, do be prepared that when you come home, it may cause a cold again due to temperature change in the different states. Yeah. I I don't know. Nina says, get her, Cat. I just want to keep her from trouble, that's all. Yeah, I don't even want to think about coming home. I'm already like, ugh. You can jump on your trampoline in the daytime, too. Nina says, Cat, are you prepared for any trick-or-treaters? Not yet. I'll be in Florida. So when I check out the neighborhood we're staying at, then I will decide if we're going to get candy, if it looks like we're going to get kids. Nina says backflips. Yeehaw. Backflips. Oh, on the trampoline. Can you do a backflip, Nino? Stitch says, no, then I will have a 2-year-old wanting up. He will go up, up, and say my name. Aw. Aw. Yes, you want to stay, absolutely, stay home. for your cousin. That's very sweet. I can imagine. How long was your cousin staying with you? Stitch says, you said get on an airplane right now and fly to you. Okay, God, you're so funny. Told you, you're going to send me to jail. You do something like that, sister. However long your aunt needs. Okay. Is this the same family that you just went to see a week or two ago? Debbie's bothering me. Oh my goodness, those were her knees. Cracking knees. It is time for coffee. We need some coffee. Oh, where? Oh, here we go. Stitch says Sasha and Jack can bite the police, and I will get the keys and bail you out. You're funny. Oh, Stitch says, yeah, we picked them up. Okay, nice. Lee says, have a good day, everyone. I have to go. Chat soon. Lee, I love you. And I'm just hoping for an angel to show up and surprise you. I love you. Hi, Marlon. Locked Up Drag Shorts says, meowy morning, gorgeous. Good morning. And Debbie says, good morning to you, too. How are you, Marlon? I understand, Lee. Lisa's just not feeling like being online. I'm sorry. That's okay. I love you. I hope you feel better so soon. Stitch says, he, my head is right next to my window. Whatever, girl. I would be cross with you, just so you know. You'd be in the doghouse with Jack if I heard you did that. Oof. And Lee says, thanks, Cat. Chat soon. Yes, my friend. What is my email? I know my email. Marlon says, just keep your feet inside. And then he says, get better soon, Lee. Yes. I hate to see any of my friends hurting. I hate to see anybody hurting, but especially somebody I love so much. I don't know what my password is. Give it to me. I can't get a text there. Darn it. I don't have the same credit card either. Dang it. I can't get a text there. Oh well. What are you up to, Marlon? How are you doing, my friend? As I said, Debbie's bothering me. I'm gonna have to fix her. Live streaming, there we are. And I can see it. Ray Del Sol, how are you, my friend? How are you? I was fixing to go fix Debbie. Oh shoot. There they are. Marlon said, just had some is that food? Carp fillet with veggies. Sounds very healthy. Marlon says, hello to Ray Del Sol, my favorite tarot card reader and the first one I ever engaged with before. First and favorite. Ray says, awesome things happening. Oh, I'm so, gosh, you are just living the life. You're just leading the way, aren't you, Ray? She says, awesome things are happening. How are you? I'm doing good. Hi, Stitchy. I see your email, but I still can't open it because I'm live streaming from that phone. I'm sorry. She's laughing, though. You're just being a brat. I can only imagine what you're sending me. That was a loving brat, too. That was not a mean calling you a brat. Oh, Ray, real good. I'm going to go do Halloween and a very early Thanksgiving with my kids at the end of the week. So I'm excited. It won't be as warm as you, I'm assuming, but it will still be nice. And we'll spend some time at the beach. Stitch says, I know, you can look at it later. When I can't yell at you? Ray says, if I don't live by example, it wouldn't be authentic. Yes. I had a turning about 2010 where I used to be really jealous of people doing the things I want to do, but now I'm just like, yes, do it, do it. That sounds like so much fun. Show me the way. I want some of that. Yes. She says, I'm the brat, but you still love me. I do love you. And I only call you a brat because I recognize the brat in myself. And it's a much different brat than you. You're much sweeter. thanks, Ray. Ray says, you've been doing an amazing job. The last short I saw, so funny. Thank you. Eunice's cat, I had a dream about you. You gave me half of your sandwich and then I woke up. Aw. That's interesting. Was it a peanut butter and banana sandwich? And Stitch is laughing. Oh, with the devil. Oh no. All right. Nina says, yes, peanut butter and banana. How did you know? Well, it was my sandwich. Duh. All right. Let's see. We don't care for the way she's sitting. We want her to sit up a little more. Oh, Deb. She had a rough night. She's slumping. Hold your bottle. Something. Let's see. Stitch says, my 2-year-old cousin doesn't say banana. He says Nana. Nina's laughing, Nana. I don't. Marlon says, your hair isn't the only thing fiery about our cat. No, nope, she's got an attitude to match. Oh, Ray says, you are so unique. I love your imagination. And I love peanut butter and banana sandwiches. Aw. Thank you for that, Ray. Nina says, cat. Cat, I can't see you staying mad at anyone that long. Well, I try not to. Ray says, I'm going to have banana trees. Ah, I love that. I see a lot of people with banana trees around here. I think they're more ornamental, but they're so pretty. And I'm like, I wish I could have some. But I don't think they fit in with the country atmosphere too much. Stitch says, if I sneak out, she will be happy again within 5 minutes. Who will be happy with again? Are you talking about me? No, I'm gonna be mad at you. She says, I love nanas. Me too. Yep, nope, I'll be mad at you. And I will stay mad. And you'll have to sit right here with Jack on this small little spot that he leaves for you. Right there. Says, yeah, you. Who else? There's Derek. Derek says, banana trees. I do love them. Oh gosh, come back to me. There you go. You have many. So are there banana trees just growing on public land that you guys can pick? I was thinking about the monkeys that day. Ray says, have an awesome day. Going to try and sleep. Well, sweet dreams, Miss Ray. Thank you for coming by. It's such an honor, and I love you. Ray says, yes. Oh, there's our friend Flora. Hello, Flora. She says, hello to everyone. Oh, Ray says coconut. You have coconut trees. Oh, gosh. And Derek from Big Banana TV says, take care, Ray. Ray, ooh, are you just members only on the weekends now? You check out Ray's channel. She's a tarot reader, one of my favorites. No nonsense, which is another thing I love about her. She says coffee. You can't have coffee, you're going to sleep. Stitch says, Jack, your mom is going to be mad at me if I sneak out. Should I still sneak out? Jack says, don't do it. Don't do it, sister. Village says, hi. Hi, Village Food Season. How are you? We are good. I hope you're feeling well. Village says, Flora, viral girl. What is that about? Flora says, hi back to Village Food Season. And our sweet friend Derek says, hi, Season. He says, hey, Season. Village Food says, big banana, hello. Flora says, yes, viral girl, and she's laughing. Did you have something go viral, Flora? Or is that a prediction from Village Food Season? Village Food Season, by the way, if anybody's trying to grow their channel or just wants to get to know a bunch of other channels around YouTube, Village Food Season is the central hub for everybody to get together and meet and hang out. And they go live every day about 1:35 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And Ray says, now that my schedule is calming down, I will be doing more reads, adding an intuition class and no nonsense. A Virgo and Venus, LOL. Nina says, hello, Flora, my friend. Flora says, when I got monetized, was trending in their country. Really? That's amazing. Nice. Good morning, Carl. How are you, my friend? Stitch says, Nina, where is Lilo? Ray says, have a lovely day all and keep being you. Thank you. You too. I love you, Ray. And sweet dreams again. Go to bed. Derek says, hey, Carl. And Nina says, Liverpool plays Crystal Palace tomorrow. And Flora says, Nino, how are you? Big Banana TV says, Nino, I am for blues. Oh, no, you don't have Stitch. Stitch is at home. You might have Lilo. Flora says, okay, Nino. And Nino says, me and Lilo are watching the Gremlins. Ah, reminds me, I have a movie to watch today. Stitch says, hi to Carl. And Flora says, we'll bet Liverpool. Nino says, Carl, hello, bro. How are you, Carl? And Nino agrees with Flora, yes. I haven't watched Gremlins in forever, but I forgot it was a Christmas time movie. Derek says, Liverpool 1-2 Crystal. It's all Greek to me. Stitch says, well, I got a call. They said Lilo was biting people's butts again. Oh no. I bet you Carl made him do it. Flora says, no, Liverpool will win. Nina says, Cat, what movie? I'd have to go look. I wrote it down. There goes Jack. Are you leaving us? What is the movie? Where's my notebook? I left it where I would find it. I refuse to go chasing you in the dark again, in the rain. Derek from Big Banana TV says, later, guys, back to work. Bye, Carl. Derek, have a good day. The movie is called Eddie Izzard, Lost Christmas. Never heard of it, right? Me either. Derek says, okay, Cat. We love you, Derek. Have a good day. Marlon says, hi, Cat. I'm petting my cat, so it's hard to talk. Okay. And hello. And hello. Lila. Layla. Lila. Oops. What's up, Jack? We are not going there. I'm sorry. I refuse. Nina says, what? I said, Nina says, see, he was behaving until you said that. He just bit me and ran. Carl says, I'm better since taking a day off. A lot of live streams yesterday. Well, good. Nina says, title again. The title is Eddie Izzard, Lost Christmas. Like Eddie Izzard is a name. And I don't know if the spelling's correct, but the last name I wrote down, Izzard. It's supposed to be a really, kind of like a different kind of movie. He said it was kind of weird, and I said weird like Tim Robbins or weird like, and I named off other things, and he said it was hard to explain. But that was from Music Meep. Tony at Music Meep, or Tony the Music Meep, suggested it. Oh, Jack left us, so bye, Jack. See ya. See you when I see ya. There we go. Stitch says, hee, Stitch. Or Cat, Lilo said she wants to bite your butt now because you won't let me sneak out. I don't think so. Flora says, hi to Stitch. Hi. Have you come back to us? No, the answer is no. We're not going out. I'm sorry. Marlon is asking why why she's being so, because she's teasing me. She's teasing me because she knows I don't want her to go outside. It's too early in the morning. Huh, Jack? Even Jack says no, Stitch. Oh, Flora says, Stitch, that I just subscribed to your channel. Stitch says, why not? Marlon says, fair point, LOL. No, she's not gonna do that. She's got her cousin to look after. And what if he woke up and she wasn't there? He'd be so upset. He'd be, Stitch, up, Stitch, where are you? Marlon says, yes, Lila, not Layla. Layla is my car. That's why I get confused sometimes. Flora says, you're welcome, Stitch. You're a good boy. I'm not mad at you anymore, okay? All right. Are we good? Can we go lay down? I know what you're up to. We're not going out there. No. All right. I love you. I know. Oh, what? You want to get up over here? You can get beside me. Stitch says he would be running around my house yelling my name. Where are you? Name, where are you? Yes. I have to do the same. I have to add in a name. Flora says, where is Jack? Jack's been in trouble. But he's right here. That's who I'm talking to in the background. He wants to go outside and chase raccoons, and I won't let him. I know he's very dark. Are you coming back over? Come sit down. Come on. Come on. Oh, Flora sends you love, rotten dog. She sends you some love. Oh, you're being silly. Come get up here. Come on. Let's go. Oh, thank you, Flora. What, baby? Come here. Over here. Come on. Oh, don't being a big baby. You are. What? Flora sending love. Thank you, Flora. What's up, Doc? Marlon says, what's wrong with going for a walk in the morning? Well, first off, she's 12 years old, and it is 3 o'clock in the morning, and going for a walk is not the same as sneaking out your window at 3 in the morning. That's what's wrong with it. Flora says, welcome. You're a spoiled boy. You are. Stitch says 3:05 a.m. as a matter of fact. Nina says cat 4:05 a.m. Yep. Stitch is Central Time. Hi, Lil Bro. How are you? It's good to see you again. Lil Bro, where are you at? I think I asked you that before because I know you come in before you go to sleep. And I just wonder, do you stay up all night? Or do you live in somewhere where it's turning nighttime? Marlon says, okay, so middle of night, LOL. I guess it depends on where you live. Lil Bro says Colorado. Okay, so you're a few hours behind us. Are you staying up all night, my friend? Nina says, singing the song in your head, in your head, in your head. Zombies. Zombie. Flora says, hello to Lil Bro. A Lil Bro says, I go to bed late. I see. How old are you, Lil Bro? I was assuming you were young. Marlon says, I mean, I never had issues out at night, but over here it's a lot safer in general. Yeah, and she's not in the best state. She's actually, I don't know of her area, but she's in one of the worst states for like gang violence. It's so surprising. Stitch says, I have a question. What is sleep? Oh, you're 21. Okay, little bro. You are young, but not as young as I thought. I understand now you staying up late. Stitch says that is true. Yep. She says, I hate my state. I hear there's some really beautiful things about your state also, which is all I really knew about where you live. But, you know, I did some research, and or maybe I saw some documentaries. She says, it's the worst. Lil Bro says, I have a lot of reading I try to catch up on. I got 16 chapters by next week, LOL. Are you in school? Are you in college? That's why you're up late. Okay. Well, that's a good reason. Okay. It's for school, college. "16 chapters by next week, no problem. You got that." Stitch, I hate my state. Well, don't hate it too much, my friend. Hi, I'm still not taking you outside. No. Marlon says, I never had to sneak out. Just tried not to wake everyone up, but going out at night, even as a kid, was something relatively normal. Yeah, this is a different time and a different place, Marlon. That was a much more, sounds like you had a much more innocent upbringing, which is lovely. Lil Bro says, I'm going to get my bachelor's this year, but I have to go back to school again for my history degree. Well, that's great. No, you do not, Stitch. Flora's waving. And she says, thank you for calling her by her name. So you're getting a degree in history. What do you want to do with that, little bro? That's awesome. That made me think of Lee from Magnetic North Adventures, how he's so full of knowledge on history. It's amazing. If you watch Magnetic North Adventures when he's mudlarking, he'll pick something out and he'll pick it up and he'll say, this is such and he'll tell you what era, what date it's from, and what it was used for. He's just, wow, so impressive. Work in archive or coordinate and build exhibits in a museum. Oh, that's really nice. That's interesting. Wow. Really, really cool. Stitch says, Deborah, I will make a trade with you. Give me what you're holding and I will give you my dog. By the way, that is a joke. I know it is, but I don't know if Sasha's going to forgive you. Here. Out of sight, out of mind. How's that? Ooh. Ooh. All gone. Debbie says, no fun. She says, you're no fun. Stitch says, Deborah, I will make... Oh, I already read that. Now she has nothing to trade except for her best friend, who has no name. Her friend with no name. Here. There you go, kitty cat. There. I still want her to sit up a little bit. Her head sits so far back from her chest. Oh well. Stitch says it's just water. It is just water. Flora says, Deborah, much love. She says, thank you. Marlon says it's only been 10 years. LOL. What? It's only been 10 years. Oh. The timing since then? I know, but you're in a different country. Just like I said, different world, different time. Aw, Stitchy, that's so sweet. Why are you so beautiful? You're not ugly. No, you're not. Come in, Jack. Come lay up here with Mom. Come on. We'll try not to fall asleep. Come on. Come on, Nails. Let's go. Nope. Don't paw at me. Come up here. Come lay with me. No. Nina says, I just want one Christmas gift and not a fruitcake. Come on. Come up here. Come up here. This boy, you are beautiful, Stitchy. Somebody's harassing me. Do I like fruitcake? If it's the only sugar in the house, sure. Not particularly, though. Like, I wouldn't go out and buy one. You want to sit down, Jackie? Look, he's trying to find the... Oh, there we go. Oh, my goodness. You're right on top of me, sir. You're right on top of me. All right. What are those green and red things in it? Oh, right? Carl says, myself and Tina are talking again. Oh, good. Okay, cherries. Like the red things are cherries. What are the green things, though? Jack, you know I can't get up. I'm glad you guys are talking again. That's good. What happened? Why did you stop talking? I could guess, but I don't want to assume anything. Marlon says, Yogi would say to see beauty in someone else, you must have it within yourself. Very good, Marlon, you're right. I was thinking the same thing. Which is the nice side of seeing things. Sometimes you see things irritating about somebody else. Boy, it's a hard pill to swallow that the reason I see something irritating in somebody else is because I have it in me. Dang it. That's when I love to say, dang it. Lil Bro says, I'm going to go to sleep and have a good night, y'all. You too. And thank you for coming by again. It's always good to see you, Lil Bro. Carl says, you can get green glazed cherries. So is that the green part that's in fruitcake? Bye, Lil Bro. Sweet dreams. And Flora is still here. Stitch says, cat. Want to know something? Sure. I want to know lots of things. Hi, Raven. Oh my gosh, it's good to see you. Raven says, greetings, Jack and Cat. Greetings to you too. How are you, Raven? Stitchy says, no ma'am, not true, unacceptable. Unacceptable. You're beautiful and your spirit just shines through, Miss Stitch. That's why I love you so much. Huh. Your beautiful innocence just shines through. Raven says, I hope you're okay. We are doing well here. Yes. I hope you're doing well. Oh, you're welcome. Jackie, you're so funny. Flora is sending hearts. And Flora says hello to Raven. Raven says, I can't believe you have a Ouija in the house. Yeah, I'm not afraid. Do you know Jane Roberts and Seth? They first began speaking to Seth through a Ouija board. You're so funny, Stitch. Never. I can't even read that out loud. Oh. Raven says, no, you've not heard of Seth and Jane Roberts? One of my favorite teachers. One of the first kind of famous channeled entities. Flora says, Raven, just subscribe to your channel. Great. Raven's an awesome person. And for nothing else, I would say Raven's an awesome person because he is the best friend of one of my favorite people, Dolly, Phoenix Fireside. Raven says, I have a fetish for tapping yew trees, and it's like Ouija opens a portal. Yeah. Marlon says, LOL, Stitch. What did she do? Oh, joking with me about that. I can't even say it out loud. Stitch must have been hanging out with Carl. Opens a portal for spirits. I also believe, I have a strong belief in my beliefs creating things. And I messed around with the Ouija board as a teenager and had good experiences. And I think it's all where your head's at. Flora says, bye, Cat and Jack. Bye, everyone. Blessed day. Blessed day to you too, Miss Flora. We love you. Raven says, hello to Carl, wherever you are. I do not lie. She lies. She tells fibs. But it's funny, one of my old bosses, the one who really gave me a chance at Pepsi, he left. He he came in one day and gave us notice at work, and they threw him out because he's going to work for Coke. They wouldn't let him work out his 2 weeks. I'm sure he knew that. That's Jack, breathing like that. Raven says, yeah, I picked up an ancient entity from wrapping a yew tree. Or is it tapping? Tapping a yew tree. Thought I was going mad for a long time. Then I started talking to Dolly and she saved my mind. That's beautiful. That's why I think the world of Dolly. Nice. And I understand where you're coming from with the Ouija board. I think some people are more susceptible, but yeah, my mindset's just a little bit different. I am just not the type of person that things attach to, or yeah, things like that. It just doesn't happen to me. I am invulnerable. Yep, we love Dolly. There's just something so special about her. I've never heard of tapping a yew tree. That's beautiful. Maybe not, maybe not. Sorry, but it's just an interesting, really interesting. All right, I think I'm gonna go heat up my coffee. We'll make a cup of coffee. Raven says, I was able to read rooms like a book. Was able to do it from the age of 13 when I was touched by this entity, and she stole that gift from me. Huh, she stole that gift from you. I think I'm gonna have to jump on Dolly's live stream one day when you're up and have you explain it all to me. You were touched by an entity, and it was the entity that stole that gift from you? Interesting. Druids use to tap use to bring spirits forward. Stitch says, Cat, do you hate or love Coke? I don't hate them, and I don't hate Coke, the product. I just don't root for that product. Raven says, okay, and yes. And what do you mean by reading a room? But never mind. I'll wait. I'm probably sure it's so much to type. I'd love to hear that, though. You had cancer at 13, and that's when this gift. Wow. I could read the atmosphere of rooms like a book, but not anymore, huh? Dang it. I was going to let you take a look around my room. Now, I feel really good here, actually. Everything feels really, really good here. And I also have, you could consider protection. I just have very high energy, high frequency energy being beamed at my property. but she stole it to remain undetected. Wow. That's fascinating. My daughter is, one of my daughters is super, super open, Raven. And she is bothered by lower frequency energies. And she's, I mean, like, to the point where things happen in front of witnesses. And for a while they were putting a camera on them when they were sleeping, and you could see stuff happening. Stitch says, I am tired. Good, go to sleep. It's time to go to sleep for a little while. Raymond said, but my video I done in December, the church I was in, added the dark entity, then my videos got a bit crazy. I'm gonna have to check that out, Raven. Wow. I talked Dolly into joining my investigations as her faith makes me feel safe. Oh, lovely. Stitch says it's 3:32 a.m., so no sleep for me. Yes, you'll go back to sleep for a little while. You can do it. Raven says it's 8:32 here in the UK. Syed, hello. Syed says, hi, Jack, my dear friend. Hello, how are you? We are good, Syed. How are you? Syed, where are you from? Syed, are you a bot? Syed, are you running a script? See, I think Syed is running a script. Stitch says, fine. Promised you will look at my emails. I will look at my emails. Yes, ma'am. I will look at your emails that you sent to me. Yes. Even though I know you're teasing me in those emails, I am still going to look. I'm glad you're fine, Syed. Oh, yep. I really miss you. Syed, I'm going to start copying down everything you say and comparing it to the last live stream. Raven says, I'm going to an abandoned care home Friday morning. Dolly talked me into going live on location. Ooh, Friday. Wow. On Halloween. Everybody's going live on Halloween. I might be able to catch it, but I doubt it. I'm going to be on vacation and hopefully doing stuff. Or maybe doing nothing. We shall see. That sounds really interesting though, Raven. Which is perfect. Raven says, so it will be afternoon for American friends. How did you meet Dolly, Raven? Stitch says all Syed has on their channel is 2 pics of a man from 2 months ago and 8 days ago. Yeah, I don't know, but I think Syed is a bot. I don't know if that's a thing. If bots run programs in chat rooms. She just popped into your channel over 2 years ago. Stitch says, I think so also. When she was Dolly Bear? Was that her old name? Interesting. Isn't that interesting how people walk into our lives and when we look back, we're like, whoa, that was meant to happen. This person was sent to me, or I was meant to meet this person at this specific time. Raven says yes. Right, Stitch. He doesn't really respond to anything you say. Except for one time. The first time Syed came in, they were a bit combative. And yeah, not the nicest. And then after that, it's been smooth sailing. Or it could just be a language barrier, but I just have a feeling. Raven says, Commander Alpha Turkey, done our master numbers, and Dolly and me are both 11. Oh, that's a real name, Commander Alpha Turkey. You're both 11, so that's a beautiful number. I love 11. Stitch says, Syed, are you still here? Well, this is new. Syed says, I want to tell all our friends here that I love you very much. Well, that's very nice. We love you too, Syed. What? Yeah, her name is Cat as well. What? Who? Commander Alpha Turkey? Carl says, I like 12. 12's a good number too, Carl. Hello, TG Australian. How are you? Good to see you. Stitch says, Syed, what is your favorite color? Oh, Raven says yes. I just don't know what would be the purpose of putting a bot in a chat room. What? It doesn't make sense. What would somebody be getting out of it unless they were like a troll? Carl likes 12 because he was born on the 12th. That is a reminder that Carl's birthday is November 12th. Right, Carl? It's getting close enough that I remember it now. And somebody, he can spam. It's okay, Stitch. It helps my chat numbers. It's fine. And we're not so busy chatting that we can't read anything because of the spam. So it's fine. Thank you for looking out, though. I love you. Hey, Lady Sky, how are you this morning? Raven says, I was born on the 13th. How unlucky. Is it unlucky? I almost think 13 is a lucky number. I think it's like the number 666. I think it's misunderstood. Stitch says, oh, okay. Some of the bigger channels, when you spam, you can't read the chat because they go so fast. but that's not an issue for us. Nina's laughing. What did you eat last night? Did you tell me? Yeah, I don't think you did. I told you all about my shame of getting up in the middle of the night and eating a Little Debbie. But I don't think you told me about what wonderful, healthy food you had. Marlon told me he ate healthy. Oh, there we go, Stitch. Syed says hello to you. Maybe we were wrong. Lady Sky says, I'm doing all right. Cat and Jack, are we okay? I feel like you're upset with me because I came in your chat room. Oh gosh, no, I wasn't upset with you. I was just questioning you about it. Wow, no. Why would I be upset? No, sister. Of course not. Carl says, I have to remind Ivy in 2 weeks' time about my birthday. Good deal. You had rotisserie chicken and corn. I haven't had corn in a while. Corn on the cob sounds good. Stitch says, hi, Syed. And how are you today, Syed? Oh, I hope you know I mean that, Lady Sky. I certainly wasn't upset with you. Just surprised. Did you get your results from your sleep study yet, Lady Sky? Nina says, Lady Sky, what'd you find out about? Oh, he just asked my question. What did you find out about your sleep study? Lady Sky says, you haven't been talking to me in Yogi's chat room, Cat and Jack. I felt like you were upset with me. Well, that is because I am trying to live my life. And often, when I'm listening to somebody live streaming, very often, I will say hello, and then I will go off and do other things, but I'm listening. And then I might come back and see something and type, so maybe it looks like I'm still in the chat room. I'm just not super involved in chat, and I may miss you, Lady Sky. That is it. And she says, no, not yet. Still waiting for the results. And she says, hello, Nino Johnson. Raven says, not been in Yogi's for a while. I seem to be busy on the times he goes live these days. Yes. Yep. And I find it very easy to sit in front of a TV and hang out in everybody's live streams all day, but then I get nothing done. So I hope you know. I hope you understand that, Lady Sky. And Lady Sky says hi to Stitch. Nina says, LOL, she doesn't reply to me on Yogi's either, but I know she would if she saw it. Yes, I'm totally not ignoring anybody. Carl said, yeah, Carl said he took a break from live streams yesterday. He said he wasn't in Yogi's at all yesterday. Yep. And a lot of times I'm at work, so. Raven says, I know that feeling, not enough hours in the day. Yes. And, you know, especially on YouTube, you make a lot of friends and you want to support them. And not only support them, you have a lot of fun hanging out with them on their live streams. But yeah, too many friends, not enough hours in the day. And sometimes you have to tend to your real life stuff too. Stitch says, I think Syed left. Maybe. He usually comes back, though. He usually says goodbye, and then he'll come back later or say something later in the chat. Syed, are you still here? Raven says, where's Jack? Is he sleeping? He's right beside me. Right there. He was in trouble this morning, so he's being very clingy right now. Lady Sky says, well, I'm not trying to start any trouble here, but I was hoping that we were okay. We're not, Kat. You're a good friend to me. Yes, I didn't think you were, and I'm glad you let me know that you felt that way so I could clear it up for you. Because I do worry. I do worry that people think I'm ignoring them, and that is not the case. Yes, glad we are okay. Absolutely. Music Meep. How's our Cat and Jack today? I am good, Meep. I was talking about you earlier. Raven says, Meep, Meep. And Music Meep says, yo, Raven. Hey, brother. I was talking about you. I was telling Nino. Was it Nino who asked? I was saying I have a movie to watch today. Oh, there we go. Lost Christmas. Yes, I was saying I had a movie to watch today, and Nino was asking, what movie? Stitch says, well, I'm tired, so I will catch y'all later, and I love you all. Love you too, Stitchy. Hey, Stitch, at the end of the week when we're in Florida, we're going to live stream pretty much 24/7 and spend some time actually talking. So I will look out for you then. I'll let you know. I'll let you know particularly when we'll be talking on the live stream. Music Meeps is talking about me. Oh no. Oh no, Cat. And Stitch, sweet dreams. And I love you, my friend. Yes, Meeps says Stitch, rest well. And Raven says, hello, Lady Sky. Stitch says, okay, and thank you, love you. And Lady Sky says, hi to Raven. I'm glad you can't see me. I'm such a goof. Raven says, bye, Stitch. Stay safe and sleep well. And have fun with that cousin of yours. .448. We're getting so close. Meep says, hey, Cat, I created a magical song yesterday. I included Lost Christmas in the lyrics. Raven already gave it his gold stamp of approval, LOL. Okay, I'll definitely check it out. Maybe after the movie. I've got your Covenant of Lies on my playlist. I just friggin' love it. Lady Sky says 3 days to Halloween. Lady Sky, do you live in an area where you have trick-or-treaters? Raven says, good song, Meep. Yeah, Meep is super talented. I kind of liked my own AI songs, but then when I hear what music Meep puts out, because I know he puts so much more of himself into it, there's just no comparison. Well, Carl was singing Christmas songs yesterday. I know you were saying you found a radio station, that you said that almost a week ago, maybe more. Is that where you hearing the songs, or were you just singing them in general, Carl? Where's the clear button? Whatever, man. It's perfectly fine. Music Meep says, Cat, as I said before, anything I suggest for you to listen to or watch has to be in your own good time. Sister, thank you. Lady Sky says, yup, I'll be having kids come to my door on Halloween night. Last year I had 5, and the other year, 2023, I had 5. Raven says, I've got a few AI songs on my videos. Carl says, I don't agree with AI. Raven says, we normally switch lights off and pretend we're not in on Halloween. Coffee time. Yes, it is. What did I say about your food sounds healthy? It was healthy. Marlon said, oh no, you said my food sounds healthy. You are so delayed. Where have you been? Raven says, hello to Marlon. And is that crocodile? Yes, it is. Meep says, okay, Carl, well, that's up to you, brother, and I hope you're having a great day. Oh, I thought he meant, was that because you have the other name, right? Crocodile Dundee, or do you not? I don't know. I'm so confused. Maybe I'm just thinking about Crocodile Dundee. Lady Sky says, I live in an apartment complex, so there's kids here in different buildings. So I'm sure they will be coming to my door on Friday night. And Syed, see, Syed's still here. He says, love. It's all there is in the end, right? Oh, thanks, Meep. Meep says, Cat reads all the comments. She's a great narrator. If I didn't, it would be very quiet. It would be super quiet in here. And if I didn't have you guys to read all the comments, I wouldn't say a word all day. Raven says, that's what I was thinking of. Crocodile Dundee. Was going to type great films. Yes. Oh, Syed says, sorry for the delay in replying to you. Lady Sky says, you get kids on Halloween night, Cat and Jack. No, ma'am. I live on a hill with a very long driveway. And our houses are spaced out pretty well. So it's not worth it for kids to come here. And the only reason I would shut off my lights and pretend like I'm not home is because I don't have any candy. If they did decide to come all the way up here. Syed says, I'm just kind of busy. Well, I understand that, and I thank you for coming and hanging out every morning. Syed, where are you from? Secretly, I'm still not convinced. You would give them free Pepsi products, LOL. Well, you know, I do get free Pepsi products. I have 10 years worth of birthday, free sodas, certificates for free cases of soda. So I could do that. I could load up and just pass them out to everybody. Meep says, reading comments, the thing is, Cat, it's a great mix. It gives you something to bounce off of and make the stream so much more interesting. But like you said, you actually need comments to read. Lady Sky sent an emoji that oh, is that a drink? Somebody drinking something? Do I drink Pepsi products from your work? Well, I mentioned that I have 10 coupons for 2 cases of soda each. So that's 20 cases of soda. That's 40 12-packs. Yes, 40 12-packs. No, I don't drink Pepsi. I mean, I will if I go out to eat. And it's always my first choice in a restaurant. But no, I generally don't drink soda. There's our friend TG Australian. Hello again. Good to see you again. Thank you for coming by. Let's look up. There he is. We're going to put his link up. Copy. Lady Sky says, Wild Cherry Pepsi is my favorite soda. Oh, nice. Nino says, Lady Sky, who made those awesome sweets? Lady Sky, who made those awesome sweets? Yes. Nina wants a cake, a fruit cake. And yeah, she says, I did. Nino. And Nino says, yummy. Carl says, enjoy your day, everyone. You too, Carl. I hope you have a great day, my friend. He's yelling at a fly. Lady Sky says, yesterday I made a homemade brownies from scratch. No box mix. Nice. Nina says, I need a cake. Lady Sky says, hi to Carl and bye to Carl. Nina says, my birthday's coming soon. When is your birthday? Have you told me? Music Meep says, P.S. Cat, it hasn't happened yet, but if I ever break into subject matter that you don't want addressing in this chat, just tell me, and I'll accept your direction. Yeah, sure. I'm a humble Meep. I have a lot of respect for you. Well, thanks. Raven says, I've got some jobs to do. Been a great live. We'll try to pop in more regularly. Thank you, Raven. Yes, and I will definitely keep an eye out for you with Dolly and check out some of your videos. That sounds really interesting. You should be on my calendar. I'm not in my bedroom, though. Tell me your birthday again. Syed says, lover. Are you looking for Stitch? Stitch went back to bed. Raven says, bye, everyone. Got jobs to do. Stay safe, everyone, and have a great day. Night, afternoon, evening, wherever you find yourself. Nina says, yogi gogi. Raven says, thank you, bye. Bye, Raven. Same as my brother. Hang on just a minute. I'm not going to write it all down. Yogi's live stream is here. Oh, dang it. Oh, dang it. That's good. Good enough. Yep, it still works. Okay, good. All right. Yogi Gogi, same as your brother. I don't understand that, Nino. Lady Sky says bye to Raven. Meep says Dolly called me ghosty on my last upload. What's she like? LOL. Syed says, are you mad at me? Ah, December 31st. Okay, same as my brother's. I get it now. Okay. That's right. Mm-hmm. Meep says, Syed, I'm not. I can tell you that. And Syed says, I'm really sorry. No need to be sorry, Syed. All right, back to me. Music Meep. Put his link up. Thank you. Saya says, Jack, where are you? Jack is laying on the couch next to me. And it is 5:01 a.m. So, yay, we made it through another morning. Jack, I'm sitting on him. Oh, goodness. Thank you, thank you, thank you, Tony, for putting up that link. I appreciate you. Syed, we're most of us are heading over to go see Yogi on that pinned link, or the link that Music Meep just put up. And with that, I am going to say thank you, everybody that hung out, that chatted, that didn't chat. I appreciate you all. I love you. I love you. I love you. I hope you have a wonderful day, and we'll do it again tomorrow. Bye.